So we're zero miss because we always hit our mark. Meet Eduardo. He would be the buyer in this situation. He's the manager of Steak 'n Shake and struggles to get his employees to increase their productivity and decrease their inefficiencies. The point of sale system they have is old, and he thinks that it is time for a new one. We talked with Jasmine, who would be the influencer in this situation. She's an employee of Steak 'n Shake, and she uses the POS system they have, which would be Revel, on a daily basis, and she blames mistaken orders for a slow POS system. She needs something that's quick and maneuverable when she's doing many different tasks, like making orders and dealing with unhappy customers. So she thinks that our solution could help a lot because customers would have more input and it would save her more time to create more happy customers.
This is an example of a point-of-sale system that a quick-service restaurant can use to easily input orders. An additional screen will show the order to the customer where they can confirm what was punched in was what they ordered. For to-go orders, the screen will display the customer's name picking up the order, or if it's a delivery person picking it up. If a delivery person picks it up, the customer can still have their rewards number, if that's applicable, attached to their account. This currently makes our product stand out among others. As part of the installation package, this screen is customizable by each quick service restaurant's menu, marketing colors, and button options unique to their operation. If a customer decides to order ahead or order for delivery, they will be able to view exactly what they ordered and the total price. They can choose what time they want the order to be ready, and this order will be immediately updated at the quick service restaurant using this software. Each restaurant has a button on their home screen that acts as an alert, similar to apps on your phone, so that they're aware when an order has been placed outside of their restaurant. This process cuts out any middle person and connects the customer directly with the restaurant. The restaurant can choose to use a third-party delivery service or tackle that issue themselves. When we spoke with Eduardo, he said what he would like to see in a successful POS system would be to gather customer input, personalize hardware, and automate operations. Gaining customer input, as we just showed through the app communicating with the point-of-sale system, is what makes Zero Miss stand out. The competition Eduardo is currently using is Revel. It's the most popular and most cost-efficient system on the market, but their specific hardware runs too slow and is outdated. Zero Miss software can be installed on any existing system, iPad, or similar. As far as Vend, Eduardo has heard of it. Our research shows that while Vend is popular, we still have the competitive advantage by allowing the customer input to interact with the point-of-sale system.
So we wanted to ballpark how much Steak 'n Shake was losing in revenue on missed orders. So we asked Eduardo what an average sale was at Steak 'n Shake, and it was about $9. And we asked him about how many incorrect orders do you get on a daily basis, and the average was about 3. So we calculated that if you have 3 missed orders a day and your average sale is $9, that's about $837 a month just on missed orders or incorrect orders, which totals to almost $10,000 a year loss in revenue from missed orders. So with Zero Miss, our sale tactic would be to meet with Eduardo, meet with the manager of the restaurant, and go over what our system does compared to Revel or Vend or other POS systems. And those POS systems tend to range anywhere from $50 to $200 a month just to use their software, whereas Zero Miss would only be $25 a month software contract, a yearly contract. Zero Miss, you can use our platform on any hardware, but we do have an optional hardware installation of $1,000 that could also is optional. So our first target would be to target Steak 'n Shake on Mill Avenue. That's where we know that they're having trouble with their POS system. Second, if that is successful, which we believe, why wouldn't it be, we would target 10 other restaurants on Mill Avenue. We know those are densely populated and they get very busy during lunchtime and dinner time. After we interviewed, we know that they get quite a few wrong orders on a daily basis as well. So after we successfully implement our software to those 10 restaurants, we would then move on to target 100 restaurants in Tempe.
In the last summer, we did a lot of interviews with those employees and the owner of the business and find out what problems they are facing. Now we got some idea for them and keep communicating with them. Now after our idea violation, we still doing more interviews for our MVP. Now we are asking $1,000 for the future development, $700 for the building mock-up of the user interface, and $300 for marketing. In the future, when we done the funding, we will start our system development. So hopefully we can get the prototype in December, and after the system pass all the testing, it will be launched in 2019 in the January. So here's our group member. Christine will be our project manager. She is focused on the processing our project, and Cameron is asked he is gonna communicate with the client, and Jeremy and me will focus on the system development.
So in conclusion, we found that it wasn't only Steak and Shake suffering with this issue. There's many fast casual restaurants that have this problem on a day-to-day basis. Thank you.